I noticed in your work that you listed recently that you have both work in major corporations and also, as you just mentioned, work with coaching just private individuals, youth and adults and executives. How do you see that working? I mean, the kind of concepts and abstractions that you were sharing about language, how is that applied to a corporation as opposed to just your individual work with particular people?
Well, one of the things in corporations, and I think it's a pretty common phenomenon across the board in groups of people, it doesn't make much difference what level of groups you're talking about, they fall into this pattern of conversations about the group and the mood of the group and the way the group works, and it becomes like it becomes transparent to them. They're not aware of the conversations they're really speaking about when they're working together.
Most of it
in a corporation, and or other groups of people or teams.
Yes, larger groups of people.
Even sports teams and all that. And so in the work, when you start to point out or start to have people become aware of the conversations of this executive team, and you start to ask them, are these conversations forwarding the purpose and intention of this team, or are they limiting it? Are these conversations opening up possibilities or closing down possibilities? And they start to see the impact that this speaking and listening starts to have with the team. And then we go through some exercises, and it's not like, yes, they'll have a major shift very quickly, but then it takes practice to keep letting the new way of being and communicating together fall into place. And then when that falling into place starts to happen, the teams get really productive and really effective quickly.